Problem number 12. Let's look at the question of this problem. Are there any organisms like animals, plants और microorganisms जिनकी extinction से हमें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता? Are there any organisms whose extinction would not be a matter of concern? Keep in mind कि अल्लाह ताला ने इस कायनात में हर चीज़ किसी मकसद के लिए बनाई है, लेकिन अगर हम एवोल्यूशन का प्रोसेस देखें तो बहुत सारी एनिमल और प्लांट स्पीशीज़ हैं जो कि हज़ारों की तादाद में इस एनवायरनमेंट से एक्सटिंक्ट हो जाती हैं और न्यू स्पीशीज़ इस एनवायरनमेंट में इंट्रोड्यूस होती हैं. Let's take an example of microorganisms which are ubiquitous, means they are present everywhere in the nature. हम हर बैक्टीरिया, वायरसेस, पैरासाइट्स या फंजाई के बारे में मालूमात हासिल नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि बैक्टीरिया अपने आप को ट्रांसफॉर्म बहुत जल्दी कर लेते हैं एंड ओनली फिटेस्ट स्पीशीज कैन सर्वाइव इन दिस एनवायरनमेंट. सो द आंसर इज नो, because the human population is dependent on animal species as well as on plant species. There is a whole cycle. If there is extinction of one plant species, then the whole web will suffer. So now, how human population is dependent on these animals and plant species? They are dependent on animals as well as on vegetation because they take them as a food. It can provide medicines. We can perform experiments for the drug treatment and we can perform experiments on the medicinal plants as well. Now, for shelter as well as for clothing, we are dependent on the animals as well as on the plant species. So, human population, चाहे वो food की बात हो, चाहे shelter की, clothing की, and even for medicines, we are dependent on animals as well as on plant species in the direct way or in an indirect way. Why? The purpose is that these animals and plants, they are performing vital role in the environment. For example, let's take an example of plants. They purify the air, means that they remove the harmful substances or they filter out the harmful substances from the environment. They help in the reduction of carbon dioxide percentage and thus solve the problem of global warming or of greenhouse effect. Because in plants the process of photosynthesis is going on, they absorb carbon dioxide and give off oxygen that helps in the respiration of human beings. इसके अलावा हम microorganisms को नहीं भूल सकते because they helps in turning decayed metal into beneficial nutrients. Whether it's a natural cycle, for example nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle, or it can be hydrogen cycle. इसके अलावा बहुत सारे नेचुरल बैक्टीरिया हैं जो कि टॉक्सिक प्रोडक्ट्स को डिटॉक्सिफाई कर देते हैं. इन द सेम वे दे आल्सो प्रिवेंट द इरोजन एंड इफ वी प्लांट मोर एंड मोर ट्रीज देन इट हेल्प्स in flooding, controlling the floods as well, which is the major natural disaster that we have to face every year. Then it moderates the climate. It helps in reducing the temperature of the environment as well. Now, existing species are more stable. They are the fittest one as compared to the lost one. Now, there are some species जिनको हम keystone species कहते हैं. अगर ये extinct हो जाएं तो entire system, the whole web get disturbed. इसके अलावा animals की different religions में बहुत importance है. Let's take an example of Hinduism, जो कि आज भी elephant, snake की पूजा करते हैं. So in those religions, animals play a critical role as a belief system or they are the part of their culture.